Hi, my name's Judith. I've been busking for about 2.5 years. I'm standing in a random place somewhere in the London Underground, so what do I want? What do I expect? Yeah, I hope to make people happy with my music. Well, when you busk, first of all, you've got someone listening to you for probably at the most about 60 seconds, or sometimes longer, depending on which pitch you play. But you've got the opportunity to actually just play one verse over and over again if you want to practice it, which I shouldn't really be saying, but I think the formula is that if you play well, you make a lot of money, and if you play crap, you don't make it. And generally, I think I make a lot more money on weekends and in the evenings than in the daytime. It actually doesn't work with me during rush hour. People are they're too stressed out to listen to my kind of music, I think.
Can't buy what comes by. Stand alone without a fair chance tonight. Here again, by your side when they turn on all the lights, and
you get people listening to you that you usually wouldn't get on concerts. You get all sorts of age groups, all sorts of cultural backgrounds, all sorts of political attitudes, and green people, yellow people, black people, white people, and yeah, so maybe some of those guys wouldn't come to your concerts. Yeah, I think I'm doing more gigs now rather than performing. Doesn't mean that I earn more money. I think it's rather the opposite. But I just like the fact that some people are just kind of invading your space. They like think of you as some lower kind of creature. They just kind of like come on the pitch and hug you and alcohol breath, and they like speak in your microphone. And so I mean, I always say to people, so how would you feel if I went to your office and jumped right on your desk and said, hello, can I just have a look? To meet some interesting people on the tube. One thing that happened to me about 2.5 years ago when I started off busking in Westminster, someone left this coin in my guitar bag, and I've always been wanting to thank this person in public actually, so this is quite nice because it says blessing ring, and it's got something engraved on it. It says angel and protection, and it's been my good luck charm ever since. I'm carrying it around with me on my guitar, and it helps me perform. It's great. London is pretty open to it. I think there's other cities where it's regarded much more as begging, but whereas here people are quite tolerant. And it's almost like an art form, if you want. I mean, there's so many buskers anyway, so I don't know if the expression busker is not a busker anymore in a way. I think people always think I'm much younger than I am, so I think people feel sorry for you sometimes, which is funny because they don't have to, because I'm fine. But busking is not about being commercial for me. The nice thing about it is that you stay anonymous, and that you don't have to actually, people don't have to know your name, and you're just there playing, and you just, what you are your music, and you're not some kind of name, some kind of face that's got makeup on it and that needs to be in